Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another episode of Unqualified Uprising. I have no idea what you were just talking about, but please like and subscribe on Rumble. Right now, we are planning our trip to the New York Jets game, and it's turning into quite a debacle. So where are we actually?
This is Joe.
Yeah, I know, Joe. Excuse me.
Hi, Joe.
I'm joined by Joe, Tom, and Adam once again.
Hey.
For the Unqualified Uprising podcast, the 2U podcast for short. We're trying to figure out whether or not we want to go to the Jets-Broncos game on September 13th. We're planning another outing, 29th.
Is it October?
October?
What month is it? Stop.
Well, when are we? Hold on.
It's on September 29th.
No, that was the Patriots.
That was the Patriots.
No,
What do we do?
maybe I'm wrong.
So do we got to pay? We got to pay for parking?
You got to get a parking pass.
I just hand the guy money?
No, you can't. Well, it depends on the game. I remember if the Jets are playing really, really poorly, which is probably every year towards the end, and not as many people go, they'll take payment, but they won't take cash.
Why? That makes
What do
no
you mean?
sense.
Since COVID, they don't take cash
Well,
anymore.
they're afraid. They're
They
afraid.
want
They're
your
afraid of
money.
my money?
They want your money, but they don't want it cash.
Okay, Joe. What do you got?
Your
The
credit card
Broncos are playing the New Jersey Jet or New York
Jersey
Jets.
Jets.
New York
Come on.
Jets. My
New
mistake.
York Jets?
On September 29th at 1 p.m.
I stand corrected.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
this is actually kind of funny because, like, my view on this is
Okay.
Tom actually goes to the Jets games all the time.
Used to.
And I seen him on Facebook. He takes photos and posts them on his personal Facebook. So I seen his. But when we mentioned getting tickets, he had no clue how to do it. And I was like, he acted like he wanted to take a bus.
Shots
No.
I
fired.
want to take a bus.
Shots
Yeah,
fired.
I'm riding on a bus.
I mean,
I gotta
it's
pee.
silly. It's silly.
I gotta pee.
I rode on a bus with my
I
dad
would
back
not
in the
ride on
day,
a bus with
and
you.
I couldn't stand.
They're unbusable.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
It's a chartered
So,
bus.
what I'm thinking is, here's my thought.
Okay.
Mike over here has
Hi.
tickets for like the last couple of
Yes.
events we went to.
Yes.
I am gonna.
the stellar events we went to.
I owe him one, so I was
Torso
thinking,
talk. Torso
I'm thinking I'm
talk.
gonna
Torso talk.
buy 4 tickets and parking, and then Tom over here can Venmo me. Adam,
What's
Uh,
Venmo?
Tom has no. Tom don't know what
Give-
Venmo
just
is.
give me
I
cash.
gave Mike
I
cash.
think it's funny he can't figure it out.
No,
You know?
Tom gave me cash.
Oh, he could give me cash too.
You take cash?
Yeah,
you
I'll
Joe, do
take
you
cash.
cash?
You take
I'll
pennies?
take cash. And here's what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
Because somebody else is going to be driving, Mike
Yes.
was saying he
You're
was
gonna
going to be
sleep?
driving. I'm going to eat the parking. I'm not going to make anyone pay me back for the parking. I'm going to buy the parking as part of the ticket deal, and I will. He's driving, so I'm not going to make him pay for parking,
That'll be
and he's not going to
$3,000.
pay for his ticket.
Oh wow.
So I'll get
buy my
everything.
own food.
But we gotta make sure we go and
Okay.
on that day. But I'm gonna I'll take care of getting the reservations,
What day is
the
it?
accommodations.
September 29th.
Sunday, September
Okay.
29th.
1
I
p.m.
think I can do that.
Yeah. Try to let me know because we're only a month away, really. So I just want to make sure I get the tickets before they sell out. That's the other thing. Tom had this idea about driving down there with no tickets.
Yeah, Tom.
That's right.
No, I didn't.
That was
I heard him.
I thought it was a dumb
You
idea.
said you just go. Well,
Well, because actually,
You know,
I did. I did. Okay.
it's going to be sold
idea.
out. No,
No, I said the box office. If I happen to go to New Jersey in the next month, maybe I can go to the box office.
okay, yeah.
That's what I
I
was
mean,
saying.
you could.
No,
do
I
that
think you
if want.
misheard it and thought he said. I said, yeah, you drive down there with no tickets.
No,
Get to the
I never.
box
I
office.
wouldn't. I would
They
never
have
suggest
nothing,
doing
so it's
that.
a
oh,
4-hour drive back.
I
up,
didn't hear what
back
you
up.
said either. I thought you said that. Fake
No,
news.
I said
Fake
that.
news.
Fake news.
I said that.
We just got to make sure we keep.
I said
I'll
it.
make sure we're aware because I don't want to buy tickets and then you have buy tickets.
All right,
That'll mess it up.
The season,
That'll become confuculated.
What am I allowed to do at the stadium?
Run around naked and run onto the
You
run
can
onto
have
the
a seat.
field.
You sit there, but you could also run around. I went into the press box one time.
And did what?
I said hi to the announcers. The door was open.
And then the cops came
I
and
opened
took
the
you away.
door.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
I was in a baseball game. It wasn't a football.
Like and subscribe on Rumble, by the way.
Did
So
you
what-
whack your head?
no,
No.
he's
Oh, well,
he's dumbfounded.
he's dumbfounded by what you said. I think he moved his microphone stand. So wait a minute. So you were sitting near the announcers, or you?
I was not sitting near the announcers. I
Oh.
was walking around the stadium
Okay.
and
Lost.
where the press box was.
How did
and-
you know? Was there a sign?
Yeah, and I saw
Why
the
is there a
annou-
sign?
I saw the announcers sitting in.
Who was sitting there?
It looked like Michael Kay.
Really?
But it was a Yankee game.
Oh,
And then I walked. I saw the door was cracked open a little bit,
okay.
and I don't know. I hit the door and opened it a little bit more.
Okay, wait. Like you pushed the door.
I
you
pushed the
punched
door open with my foot.
Oh,
and
your foot.
Yeah, and
Not
then,
even your arms.
and then I said hi, Mike, and he said hi. And then
Okay.
he closed
You
the
need the
door.
wings.
Security.
He didn't call security. He just closed the door.
He
So
closed the door on you.
Okay.
yeah, but
Get
he
outta
said
here, you
hi to
loser.
me, which is cool.
So you usually under embellish. You know that, right?
Yeah,
You usually tell a story and you leave out all the
Key
crazy.
details.
Yeah, the key details.
I did not have security tackle me
No,
and
I
escort me out of the stadium. or
Okay, now
anything
it
like
sounds like you totally had security tackle you and escort you out of the stadium.
that. I did not.
No, but I'm saying just your description. I kicked the door with my foot.
Yeah, I pushed it with my foot. I didn't really kick it.
Okay,
golly.
like lightly.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt them because they were talking.
You should have.
So I pushed it like open a little bit
a
more.
moment.
Okay,
but
how
it was
far were
cracked
they
open.
away? How far away from you when you pushed it open?
They
Where-
were right in front of the door, sitting there, with a nice glass window where they could see the whole game.
but they weren't looking at you.
They weren't looking at me.
They were looking
I
at the game.
How long were you there without them noticing you?
maybe 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay,
That's
see
a
now,
long
see
time.
now, this is where you see what happened. Okay, so you stood there and looked at them for 2 minutes,
Lurked. Lurked at
just
them.
lurking, looking.
Yeah, right, exactly. Because I thought it was cool.
Well, they were
And
doing their
they
job
had
then. They were
really
doing their
good
job.
equipment. They had headphones with microphones, and it was just.
You should have grabbed a headset and a microphone and started
You
talking
should've,
about the
like-
game.
So you just,
then I would have gotten thrown out.
I can't believe you didn't get thrown out. You just stood there and looked at them.
Yeah.
They didn't see you.
No.
How old were you?
Oh.
35.
Yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
I think I was probably.
Adam the joke man.
I think I was probably like 22, 23, something.
And
like
where was Mama or Daddy?
I don't remember. I don't think I went. Did I?
Were you by yourself?
Yeah, no, I was. I went with my dad. I went with my
Okay.
dad. I can't.
Where was Dad? In the seat,
Yeah.
and you were just
Letting loose.
Yeah.
letting loose,
Yeah.
Wandering Yankee Stadium.
wandering Yankee Stadium.
Now, was that the old Yankee Stadium?
I have gone to. It might have been. I have gone to so many
Yeah, it probably
baseball
was.
games and so little football. Even though I like football better than baseball. I
How
wanna
many
go to
baseball games?
maybe 10.
Oh my God, that is not a lot.
It is.
That's
I don't
not
feel
that
like-
many.
I've been to about over 100 baseball games in my life.
That's
at
a
least,
lot.
At least.
That's not
maybe,
a lot.
Maybe,
That's
maybe,
not a lot.
maybe
Seriously?
200. I can't count them, but since you figure since 1978,
Yeah.
I've been going to baseball games. I probably went to at least one a year since then.
Remember when you told me you were really religious?
Uh,
I thought when you said you've been to many baseball games, you were going to say the same nonsense that he said over there.
I think 10 baseball games is quite a few. I mean,
For one person, yeah, I think so. Especially if you don't live near a stadium or anything like that.
yeah.
Already's okay.
Well,
I mean, and
stand
I've gone to-
corrected.
And I've gone to
Yeah, stand corrected. Yes, I do.
and I've gone to Yankee Stadium and Met Stadium
Yes.
multiple times, the old stadium and the new stadium.
all right.
Polo grounds.
No,
Oh.
the Shea Stadium and City Field,
Oh,
the old Yankee Stadium and the new Yankee Stadium.
what do you do when you go there?
watch the game,
Yeah, with the-
hang out, and then I go under the L train and I go shopping for memorabilia.
Buy
They have a
18
bunch of
buy an
stores.
$18 12-ounce beer.
Yup.
That too,
These
yeah.
taste the best when they're $18.
Yeah, I don't know. They taste like any other beer. They're just overpriced.
You got a big foot long hot dog?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Now your baseball, you
At
gotta
least.
have a hot dog. You gotta.
least.
How many?
I usually get 2 hot dogs,
Anything else?
and usually a big one of those big hoppers of soda. It's like a pail.
What
I
about-
mean, I guess
what
they
about the
like
pop-
extra
How
large.
about popcorn? That's a baseball.
Yeah, I've heard that
I never get popcorn when I'm in a baseball.
Why
game,
not?
Only in a movie.
Do they give you anything free? Is anything free there? Do they give you anything?
They actually do if you go on one of the promotional days. They have it like the Saratoga when they do the track.
Like a free hat?
They'll give you they'll give
Free
you a
hat,
free hat,
McCullough.
free bobblehead.
Where? When?
You got to go on there. You got to look up their schedule and go on their promo.
I want to do all that. Can somebody just give me something?
Uh,
Like,
Yes.
if we go to this game, can someone just hand me?
well, I mean, we.
I don't think they're going to give you anything.
You don't think they're gonna give me?
No.
I
anything?
don't think they're going to give you anything at this game.
I'm gonna be wearing my Cowboys jersey.
Except the beating.
That makes sense.
Are we
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
be? What about a T-shirt? A guy T-shirt shooter.
I don't think they have it at
Maybe-
football games.
No,
T-shirt bombs.
they have it at the Valley Cats, but they're a minor league.
They'll have contests to win shit. Some bullshit contest where you're.
I gotta
You're
use
on-
my app.
You might
No,
win
you're
ice
on
cream.
Kiss Cam.
Oh, we gotta get on Kiss Cam.
Oh, let's get on Kiss Cam.
Yeah, you gotta get on
No,
Kiss
oh,
Cam.
yeah.
You get your first kiss, Joe.
That grosses
Okay.
me out.
So we're going to the Jets, and now where are we gonna sit?
We haven't decided
Nosebleeds.
that. I guess we're gonna get the WWE seats.
Oh, the best
well,
in the house.
Where we sit might be determined by who gets the tickets. If it's going to be me or Tom that's
Yeah.
going to get them.
Listen, you can't go into debt buying tickets. I knew a dude. I worked with a dude who went to WrestleMania 17, and he went like $20,000 of debt doing it because he put it all on his credit card. So that's
Yeah.
tickets, airfare, hotel,
Yeah,
the whole WWE nonsense experience. Yeah.
yeah, it gets to be crazy.
So
Makes
where
me happy.
you guys have been to the stadium? Where are planes going to be flying over us?
Yes.
You're not going to get just so everybody here knows.
Yes.
You're not going to get tickets, even like nosebleed seats.
Yes.
You're not going to get tickets to a football game
Yes.
for really under $200. It's going to be hard.
I bet you will for this game.
Maybe, yeah, it could be.
I'm gonna say because you're saying like
$200 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
Are we
Maybe
sitting
it
at? Are we
depends.
sitting on the
it
bench?
just depends. It just depends. It
Are we?
depends.
Are we coaching the team?
Are we-
$200
Are we in the
fucking
huddle?
Yeah, are
Yeah.
we in the huddle?
I'm
$200.
just saying. I mean, I've looked at tickets for games in the back, and
You can be. You just have to run out onto the field and make it on the television.
Yeah.
What kind of seats can we get for like $24?
you can't.
Parking lot.
Yeah,
Parking lot seats?
you can.
Why-
You could actually
Mike, it
get
shouldn't
jet
bother
tickets.
you. You're not paying for it.
No, but I don't feel comfortable somebody spending $200. I'm not comfortable.
It's not
going
going to be $200, Joe. You might spend.
Okay.
I bet you. I bet you can get it. For
So
like
if you can get it, I'll pay you
probably
back for it.
80 or something. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm guessing because you're saying I don't know how to get to. I had season tickets, so they were just mailed to me. I was buying them individually. I usually went on the apps like StubHub
Yeah,
and they mark it up a lot.
What
They-
about the guys
for the
outside
fee.
the stadium?
those are scalpers.
What about them guys?
They're going to charge you a ridiculous.
And they
amount.
don't exist anymore. The people outside.
Yeah.
They don't. The
Now it's just
The-
people
the-
begging for money.
the teams got the apps just to get the money for themselves instead of having
Yeah.
the public sell the tickets.
There's.
What if I slip that guy like a $30 bill or something?
I don't know.
Smear them a few bucks.
Give him
Here's a,
a couple of bush bucks.
here's my friend Mr. Lincoln.
Yes, yes.
Tom,
Not
if for some reason you could get the tickets, I'll still pay you for the parking.
Oh,
too.
you promise?
Have
Yeah.
we even looked up how much the tickets cost?
Get it first.
Let me look it up.
Yeah, why don't you look
I
it
have-
up?
I have SeatGeek.
Well,
on
while-
here.
You have
Well-
SeatGeek?
It's
Yeah, I have
actually-
that too.
While
it's actually the
Aaron
cheapest.
Rodgers, while Aaron Rodgers is still standing, the tickets will probably be around $100. With him knocked on his ass, if that happens,
No, he's
they'll be
still-
marked down.
Is there
considerably.
not? Why would he have the same exact injury he had last time?
He's
Yeah.
a Jets because he's a Jet,
It's just
Okay.
and that's what
I'm,
happens to Jet
here's
players.
the thing. I'm not going to be.
He has another Achilles.
My fantasy draft is before
Bill,
the season
raise your
starts, and I will
microphone
not be
up
drafting.
a little bit if you can. Yeah, bring it just a little bit closer because sometimes you with your erratic Mayola movements. So I got it.
Mayola's
That's
Madness
okay.
rant.
gotta X that part out, cut that part out.
Oh, we're not doing last names.
Yeah.
I'm not so bad. I'm not so hard up on that anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
we're gonna have
over it.
video. I don't care.
I remember just a few weeks ago. Don't mention my
Don't mention my name.
Well, it was this
Okay,
one.
so
Don't say my
Oh,
weight.
Yes. Okay.
so this here is
Yes.
a
You don't have to show me. Just narrate for the fans.
All right, so
For our
this
public.
is in
the
the
5 fans.
in one of the end zone, fairly close to the top, section 329, row 22.
Yes.
The tickets are $133 each
Right now.
right now.
I can already,
And
I can
you
already
could
feel
get
my
four-
nose bleed right now.
You could, yeah, you would because this is where the seat is.
Can they still hear me
Oh,
I don't
boo?
know if you could see that.
Yeah, I can see it.
Can somebody hear me boo?
Yeah, you could say boo. Yeah, and someone will hear you.
There you
yeah.
go. Let's go, Tom
Yeah.
Brody.
Yeah.
Tom Brody.
If you want seats like right on the 50-yard line, like right there, like
Why are you making those? Why are you making those crazy
Yeah,
movements
I-
at me?
you just say
Yes,
it'll be
okay.
like $500 or
Jump.
$600 a seat.
Wow.
That's
This is the world we live in now.
yeah, it's the new world.
This is the new
I don't like it.
So the way it works is you either don't see a game or you do when you pay the money.
I understand.
I have option C.
Yeah, I mean,
Modern monetary theory by
I
Joe.
got option C.
Option C, yeah. Storm.
All right.
Storm
No,
defense.
no,
Jets.
hold on. You stay in the parking lot. I get a little portable TV to watch it in the parking area.
yeah, we're better off staying home.
We're in the backyard.
Now, when do we eat cheesesteaks?
Philadelphia.
After you
boys.
get in the game, you know what you could do? We could take your truck. Well, we're taking your truck,
We can take
and
a
then
grill.
we just take a grill. We could do a tailgate. And why don't we do that?
You're allowed to do that.
That would be fucking fun. Take a,
I've done it a million times.
a tailgate in the parking lot with a barbecue stove. I would love to. I've
What do
never
we
had a real
barbecue?
tailgate.
Hamburgers, I guess.
And then everyone else-
Hamburgers, hot dogs, sausages.
and then everyone else comes
See what
over and
people
gets
cook
food.
there.
yeah,
Crazy.
you could even cook baked beans. You just have to. Have
Why'd
the
you
right
put baked
grill.
beans on the grill?
And don't
Yeah.
wanna
Like
give
a
it to other
homeless.
people?
You put it on the, like a
want
pot.
to.
I know, but
What
still.
if I don't want to?
Don't then.
Yeah, yeah.
What if somebody comes over?
Yeah,
Tell them no.
I'll
no,
get
if it was
buzz
one
off.
person, they wanted a little something, especially
Yeah, people
if it
have
was a
shared
hot
food with
chick, I would give it to them.
me. Hot chick.
Oh yeah, you give them something.
Right? Is that what you're saying, Joe?
Okay, but what if they got like a friend?
A hot chick with a friend.
No,
Okay.
I mean, want more food. I don't care who it is.
Oh.
I don't care what.
What are
they
we
look
running here? A soup
like.
kitchen?
I'm not a fucking charity.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not feeding the fucking MetLife Stadium.
I don't think too many people are going to come to you and ask you to eat.
Some of these seats that are more expensive, like this one's here, is $4 more than the other one.
Yeah.
It looks like it's more nosebleed than the other one. The cheaper one here
It's
looks a little bit closer.
It's what the person puts it up. The person puts it at a certain value. They post it. Some people might post it. And
But we could get like
Price
right
itself.
now, if I wanted to,
Yes.
these would be $139 each. I could
Yes.
get 4. I would still have to worry about parking if for some reason, but I have a feeling that you would be able to pay at the parking lot. I mean, it
With money?
probably would be good to get the parking pass like you're talking about.
it'll be like
because-
I think cash at the parking lot. They'll charge like $80.
Okay, so
okay.
what we'll do
I'm just saying.
is I'll pull up to the parking garage and I'll have Adam get out and start negotiating with the guy. And then I'll drive away and we'll distract him. And then
That's a good idea.
He'll escape and, go
Be
on
like,
the
what the hell
stage.
happened?
Have you ever been to a football?
No. That's why I'm such an idiot about it. Are they going to search us?
He is an idiot
You're
about
gonna go through a metal detector.
And what do I
So-
tell them?
I got metal.
don't know.
I
Just
got
don't
metal.
bring a knife in there with your.
I don't want a knife. I don't carry weapons.
Yeah, no, but
No
I mean
metal.
even a pocket knife. Because let me tell you, I went one time to SPAC.
Okay. I'm
Um,
so happy right now. Continue.
I went to a concert
What
in
concert?
Saratoga
Who?
to see Imagine Dragons.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, really?
And
That's where you and Adam seen each
No,
other?
this is, but I was with my stepbrother. But
What?
I was with my stepbrother.
No, I heard you. I just didn't know you had a fucking stepbrother.
Yeah, he lives out in Fort Plain.
Oh,
But he had a
Okay.
he had a pocket knife. with
okay.
him. And
what?
they did he just for work, and they did a search on it, and
Okay.
he had to turn it in. He wasn't allowed to have it with him.
What'd they say to him?
They told him you could come back and get it at the end of the show.
Did he?
No, he didn't.
Why
but
not?
it's I don't know, but it's like it was for his job. He wasn't
Was it
supposed to bring
stabbing?
it in.
Yeah, what's his job? Mugging people?
No, it's he I don't know what he does, but he works in a factory. Yeah.
He had a factory blade.
Maybe we're at a
He had
cap
a
shop.
factory blade. So, okay.
But just remember just not to bring in any metal.
I won't bring my
bring in
handgun
any
in.
They're gonna
guns or anything.
confiscate.
Okay. So, how many lines am I going to have to stand in? Are there lots of lines?
There's gonna be a bathroom line.
Is there going to be a
food
bathroom line?
Yes.
Cash
yes.
order
Food
line.
line?
Yes.
Well, here's the way ticketing works. I only notice because I go everywhere. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
know.
you are traveling.
He's a worldly man.
The way it
You're a
works,
virtuoso, a
there's-
renaissance man, if you will.
there's different ways of getting tickets. You could get them online and they'll
Yes.
send them to your house.
Yes.
You could get them through Will Call. If you
Yes.
get them through Will Call, where you call them, they set them up, they put them aside,
Yes.
and then you go through one line, the
Yes.
Will Call line, and you can pick them up with your photo ID.
Yes.
A lot of people will do it that way,
Yes.
and then they go in in the actual line to get into the stadium. So
Sure.
that's two lines if you're going to
Yes.
do it that way.
Yes.
But it might make sense depending on how.
You'd
when
also
they get
push
delivered.
like an old lady down and take her tickets too.
But there's also
I'm just saying.
They're all on apps now, Mike. You'll be
theoretically,
taking her phone from her.
that's the thing too.
There's
You
no
could
tickets.
just download it
Very
from
few.
the app. You could go on like Ticketmaster.
Oh yeah, what am I saying? At
on apps.
SmackDown, the lady just looked at my phone.
Yeah, they scan it.
Yeah, they have. The other thing is too. They have SeatGeek and StubHub and all of that. But you could buy them on there, but you're still going to have to buy the parking pass on
Look at-
Ticketmaster.
Look at the. Well, once to look at the Jets website, and they'll link you to tickets.
How much of a nightmare is this whole going to? See
All
a
right, so
football
you were
game?
talking about lines. Let me give you a little.
Yeah, elaborate,
Elaborate.
my friend.
So we're
Set
gonna
the
drive
stage.
down there. If we go late, which I hope we don't do, if we go early, we might avoid traffic.
Adam, have you been to a football game?
Nope.
Okay,
so you're gonna be waiting
please,
online to get into the parking lot.
in the car.
In the car. We'll all be in the car
That's
waiting
okay.
in line. And then when we get there, okay, we could drink a few beers, we could eat hamburgers, do
I'll
whatever we
watch
do.
you guys, and I'll drive
Yes,
you guys around.
and then we got to get in line to get to the metal detectors. Then after we're done with the metal detectors, we got to get in line to show them our tickets. So you're talking about 3 lines to get in. Then it's a hassle to get upstairs and sit in the upper deck too.
Why?
Well, as the crowd migrates into
The herd.
the herd,
Yes.
yeah, it can be pretty crowded.
Is it better to go in? Okay, let me ask you this. We'll say it takes 3 hours to get there and parked and out of the truck. Is that safe to say?
We should
Yeah.
leave at 6:30 a.m. I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. So say if we leave at 6:30 a.m., we get there at 9:30, we can cook and eat and have a good time before the game
Yes.
until when? If we're saying we are out of the car at 10 o'clock setting up food, when do we need to be walking into the stadium?
I'd say
Game
we-
start at 1, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want too much hassle, it's probably best to start walking in at about 11:30, 11:45.
And then we can just, once we're through the metal detectors, then we can just mill around the stadium.
Yeah, well, we can make our way to or towards our seats. I would go to where we are because it's a big stadium. There's a lot of walking around in that place. It's a huge stadium.
And seeing them play the Broncos would actually be cool because they might actually win the game instead of playing the Cowboys or something like that.
Now, another thing I was going to elaborate on as the price of tickets fluctuate. So, Jet tickets at the beginning of the year last year were at a premium because
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers was there. After the first game, the tickets were marked down by people trying to get rid of them. All of a sudden, they were dumping tickets. I mean, I saw the Jets on, I think it was a Black Friday. They had a special Friday. Yeah.
Guide then, because you've actually gone.
Yeah. So they weren't that expensive. I don't remember exactly what I paid. I actually got invited to the game, so I don't exactly know what they were, but they weren't very expensive. And plus the Jets were not any good at that point anymore anyway. So people mostly were Dolphin fans. That's another problem with the Jets. Most of the fans there are for the opposing team. It seems, at least half of them.
I do not think Aaron Rodgers is going to go down this year. However,
He's got another Achilles.
With that having being said, I will not be drafting him for my fantasy football.
Oh no,
I just
no.
don't trust him.
Follow Joe on whatever fantasy football he's on and whoop his butt.
I
please.
wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't trust any Jets quarterback on the fantasy league. You know. So that's just me.
I would pick Trent Dilford before I picked him.
Now, what if is the stadium usually full?
In the beginning of the year, yeah, when the weather's nice, yeah. So it depends on the team. As the season wears on, if the Jets have a game against formerly like if they were playing Tom Brady later in the year, yeah, the stadium would be packed. If
It
they're
could be
playing
100 degrees that day. It could also be 50. You know,
Yeah,
you
but
don't-
global warming doesn't exist. Remember?
Climate change. It's not global warming anymore. It's
No,
climate
no
change.
excuse me.
Climate change is going to get us.
Yeah, Donald Trump called out Elon Musk on that because Trump mentioned, or Elon Musk mentioned.
You love
We
the
just-
Don. You
we
love the
just-
Don. We're talking
Right to
about
MAGA Joe.
We're talking about our Jets trip.
Let's get on to
No
Joe. Let's go on
Don.
to Donald Trump. There's a lot of, I guess, the point is, Joe. There's a lot of variables involved.
Yes,
So,
correct.
I would wait till after. I'd wait a couple weeks to buy the tickets. We'll just see where they're at, and that's how I usually do it.
Has he thrown the ball or taken a snap in preseason?
No, there's only been one game. I think.
No, he's not going to. He's
Well,
Aaron
might.
Rodgers.
Yeah, he
does what
might in the
wants to.
fourth game. Is this a preseason game that we're seeing or a regular season
It's
game?
regular.
Yeah, I wouldn't go preseason
No.
football is like no alcohol beer.
September 20 yeah, you're in the middle of the season at that point.
Are you going to be allowed to go?
Yes, I'll be allowed to go.
Okay, I got to make sure I'm allowed to go, but I want to go.
We got to ask permission for our
I do
parents.
ask that
Yeah.
permission. Whatever words I just said,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
just
this is
mumbled
a
my
good
way through it.
opportunity to go. So,
Well,
But I'm
I know
allowed-
I know I got to work the next day, but who knows?
We got to negotiate. I think
do
it's
unless
Columbus
I don't
Day.
want
You
to, and then I
probably
don't
won't have to work. I think
Yeah,
it-
but it would be okay. So
No.
let me ask you this: what's it like leaving the stadium?
Mass exodus.
I
Everyone
wanna
tries
see
to-
it.
It's not that bad. I mean, it's easier to leave that stadium from what I've heard
Yes.
From what you heard, huh?
than leaving the Bronx Stadium.
I've actually left
Okay.
that stadium.
Let's talk to Tom because you've been to 10 games. Tom's been to a
They're
million.
baseball games in the middle of New York City.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
Well, what are you saying there, Tomas over
Wow.
there,
I'll say
the
if,
die
if
man
the game
himself?
is still in hand in the fourth quarter, you're going to face a lot of traffic. You're going to face traffic no matter what, because there is Sunday traffic, normal Sunday traffic as there is on Route 3 there and the Turnpike. But if the game is tight and it comes down to, let's say, the final minute or it's overtime, we're going to be sitting in the parking lot for a while trying to get back.
Am I allowed to boo?
Yes,
What
Yes.
can I say? What am I allowed to say?
you're allowed to say boo.
Boo!
I used to boo the T-boy. The T-boy would come out and
Kid?
The kid. I would boo him. People get mad at me for booing. the
Why?
T-boy. I just felt like
What
booing
was
him.
his
'Cause I was
name?
allowed to.
Little T,
Yeah,
little T,
little
little
T,
little T, Timmy.
little Timmy, little
Little
Tommy,
Timmy
little
T?
whoever. Yeah,
So you'd boo
or even
the-
Teresa, whoever.
I believe you told me that story.
Yeah.
You booed the. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I think that's the game I went to with former coworker of ours.
You booed everybody.
Yes, he told everybody everything I did at the game. Yes, I
Well,
booed
we'll
everybody.
narrate the game as well, same way we narrated SmackDown.
Better not drink.
No, well, you
Uh-huh.
guys can do whatever you want. I'll be the designated driver, but I want to eat. I want to eat.
Well,
I
you're
want
not.
to eat a hot dog. What kind of food they got there? You guys have been there.
Whatever you make.
I haven't. Only the baseball games.
What kind of food they got at baseball games?
Well-
Talk to me like I'm some kind of idiot.
They're gonna
He
have.
is.
I am.
They're gonna have hot sandwiches, Philly cheesesteak. They're gonna have hot dogs,
Ooh,
hamburgers.
what kind of
sausage
hot
and
dogs?
pepper.
Ballpark.
Yeah, they should. I don't know about the Jets. They have hot dogs there. Too.
Honestly, I don't even. I think it'd be Sabret's. I almost
No, I'm
never.
just- no.
I
just
never.
know what
I
the
almost never
place
buy
is.
food at that. Food sucks there. I don't
Does
get
it?
Yeah, yeah. I know that the Mets, City Field, and the Yankees they have contract. Like I think I forgot the freaking restaurant. Shit, a Shake Shack or something. The Mets have, and they have a bunch of licenses with. They might have Domino's Pizza and other stuff. But at Meadowlands, they do have ice cream. That's one of the Carvel, I believe. But I don't know. The food just sucks. I got a pretzel there and I returned it. That's all I know.
You returned a pretzel.
I returned a pretzel. It was as cold as shit.
What'd you say?
I said, this pretzel sucks.
What'd
I
they
want my
say?
money. They gave me my money back. Now I'm going back a ways.
Why didn't you get another pretzel?
I just didn't want one. It just ruined it for me. I don't ever buy food. I got a little hungry. I got a pretzel and with mustard.
With
And
mustard.
With mustard. And when you get a hot
Dip
dog,
the
you got
mustard?
mustard. I had put mustard on it, and I took
Yeah.
a bite, and it was like a brick. So I said, I should I just eat what I think it was like $7 or something. I said, no. I went back and just give me my money back.
What'd
So-
you do with the mustard?
I returned the mustard too.
But didn't you use it?
What would I use it for then?
'Cause you
I stuck it in my pocket and saved it.
No, you stuck your
Oh,
finger in.
look at this shot glass.
All right.
Give me.
People at home
Hold
can
on.
see.
Don't show him.
Yeah,
Don't show him.
yeah.
Tell me what's on that shot glass. That he just showed me a novelty shot glass with a picture of someone and something written on it. Who was it?
Donald Trump, make America great.
It was.
That's all right.
You
Ding,
win.
ding, 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 ding.
You win.
When you said novelty, I got a little thrown.
Does
but,
it say MAGA?
It says, "Take a shot for Trump. He took one for you."
All right. Oh, now that I lost my train.
No, that is
We're talking about-
brilliant. Yeah, Joe, that is
We're talking about mustard, Joe. Come
Joe,
on.
mustard
Come
and
on.
pretzels.
$15
$15
for a
for
shot,
mustard.
for a shot glass.
Joe,
Joe,
we're
stop with
talking
the
about
shot
we're
glass.
talking about the football game we're trying to go to.
Oh, okay.
We're
You can
talking-
get a Jets shot glass
You
at the
can get
Jet
a-
game, and it'll be the
but
best
Joe
shot
don't like
glass
the
ever.
Jets. Joe likes
Just
the
end
Cowboys.
season.
Huh?
Just end the season.
It'll probably be over when we go. All right, so I'm a realist.
How many games into the season is this?
Well, there's 17 now. They want to raise it.
I
to
don't know how
18.
many games there are.
17, 1-7.
I pay attention to football for the highlights and not much anymore. Because you really think about it,
I hope
so much money
You know,
involved.
if you think of how big a sports fan I was when I was younger compared to now, it's just. I mean, I only barely watch now. I'm not the fan I used to be. I'll still watch because I enjoy the sports, but so much has gotten into it, and a lot of it's been political and all that. I just don't like any of that stuff. I just don't like any of it. I just want to watch a baseball game. If I put on a baseball game, I want to watch the baseball game. If I put on a football game. I hate the fucking pregame shows. I don't even watch the pregame shows. I don't watch the postgame show.
How-
I don't watch the analysts. I don't watch any of that.
How long after you bought this pretzel did you return it? Did you like get to your seat?
Yes, it was 30 below.
No, I mean, like, I'm honest. Like, did you get to your seat?
God, talking 20 years ago.
don't
Yeah,
care.
I went back to my seat. I
How,
put some
from
mustard
far
on it.
away?
Not that far. It was right out there.
5 minutes?
No, maybe a minute.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, and I put some mustard on it. I took a bite. It was ice cold, and I said, "I'm not
Yeah,
eating
'cause you
this."
walked 3 miles back.
You walked
to your
3 miles
seat.
back to your seat. Okay, so you went back to the lowly shopkeeper and you said,
I
"Sir,
said,
excuse me, sir.
"This pretzel's subpar.
This pretzel is subpar.
Yeah.
I must
What are you gonna? What are you gonna do to make it right?"
So you just demanded your money back
I didn't demand it. I asked for it. So
in like a stern way?
I said, "This pretzel's really cold. Can I please have a refund?" I think is what I said verbatim.
And I think you said this pretzel's
verbatim.
not making me thirsty.
This pretzel is not. These pretzels are not making me thirsty.
And the mustard
I
stuff too.
would do the same thing, Tom. I think you had a leg to stand on. If I spent $40 for a pretzel, I would want it to be good too.
Yeah.
I would go back to them
It
and
was
tell them, "Look,
$7.
I want a nice pretzel. This sucks." I would not have asked for a refund. I would have asked for another pretzel, and I would have told them to give me a good.
Give me my
pretzel.
money back.
Yeah.
And that's something that's odd because
And,
you know what?
and I'm not worried about yelling at someone. They
It's-
deserve it. If they're
I
gonna
didn't
do
yell at
that.
anyone. I just went back and asked for my money back. I wish I could turn this into a better story
So
than you guys
after
think
you
it is.
got done berating this person about your pretzel, what did you do? Did you like take money out of their tip jar, or did you like push them down? What'd you do?
Said you owe me a
You owe me a better pretzel, motherfucker.
you owe me a pizza.
Oh,
You're gonna order me a pizza tonight.
how much? How much is food expensive there?
Oh yeah.
It's going to be more money than you. We're not going to get a hot dog.
You're
for
not
the
gonna
same
buy any
price you
food
would
there.
at Stewart's or Gus's.
W-
Hot Dog.
Yeah.
Stewart's, I paid $2.59 for
Yeah.
2 of them.
So
Not anymore.
Well, what are they now?
They're like $3.99 for two.
Yeah,
of them.
Okay, so how many hot dogs at the baseball game can I get for $3.99?
One.
you
If
can't
that-
even get one of those shitty hot dogs you had.
How
Those
many?
shitty mini
Okay.
hot dogs.
You
So
just got to be used to spending money
I
on
gotta
this
spend
shit.
money.
how about if are you allowed to negotiate?
No, but you're going to be doing a tailgate. Remember, you're going to fill your
Yeah,
face
but what if
before you get to the game,
what if I get hungry
and then you
inside?
just drink a soda at the game.
How much is a soda?
It's $5, but you'll get a nice
$12.
big one. Nice.
Can I ask them like no ice? soda?
I've done it before. Yeah, I would imagine you can. I mean, I've done it in Yankee Stadium. They'll do it for you. They know you're going to come back anyway. They don't.
Hey, Mike, I got an idea.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you collect all the beer bottles in the stadium, and then at halftime go up there. This is at least $25 worth of bottles and cans right here. Give me a fucking hot dog.
Listen, I don't want to pay $10 for a hot dog. That's un-American.
Going to be $10.
$15.
$5.
No, Joe, I'm telling you,
$7.50.
you're gonna.
No, it's like
It
$12
went up
for a
then.
hot dog.
It used to be $5 when the last time I went to Yankee Stadium. It was
Joe,
probably $5.
Joe, I'm just saying. I don't. It's not even just the money. Like I like to eat in the parking lot before the game. I'm just saying, if I go in the stadium hungry, I might buy something. It's not $5. That I know.
So let's plan
You're
on.
gonna bring a 20
Fill-
to get some food. You're not gonna get change.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
Let's plan on eating before we get to the game. Well, like when we're out in the park.
there's an idea.
So what I'll do?
You're gonna have your grill. We're gonna have hot dogs and hamburgers.
So what I'll do is they'll tell
Baked
me
beans on the grill.
$10 for a hot dog,
But you're not gonna
and
get
I'll
it anyway.
slide down $6.50 and say that.
No,
we're even.
you're not gonna get it because you're gonna eat in the car.
No,
or
but I
in the
know.
truck.
But what about in the third quarter after they kick a field goal? After
They
the Broncos
they gotta get rid of all this food.
How about if I say, hey, do you have anything that's not, desirable anymore that you want to get rid of? You think they'll give it to me?
Get one of these Star Wars toys, maybe.
No, I mean food wise.
Oh,
Pick up
you want to do a barter deal with food?
Yeah.
they'll give you a half.
Hey, I made a double
off your
cheeseburger, and I'll trade it for
garbage.
one of your hamburgers.
I feel like that's highway robbery. I know this is a
Everything's
bit,
highway
but
robbery. What are you gonna,
Ugh,
I wonder who the
it's
first person that
sad.
ever said this is highway robbery. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
But
but
why do you care? I guess I should be asking that. Here's a very good possibility. If I filled up on hamburgers and hot dogs before the game in the back of your truck on the grill, I wouldn't have to get anything at the game besides a soda.
I would have lost that bet. All right.
yeah, but I'm not you. I'm me, and I don't want to pay $20 for a hot dog.
Then don't.
So yeah, but I want a hot dog.
Okay, so here's what the deal is.
What
This is
I'll
about the
do-
supply and demand thing. So you're in a corner. So, like, you get a bottle of water.
Yes.
If you went to the store and just got a bottle of water, right, it might
Yes.
cost you $1.
Sure.
Okay. All right. But if you're trapped, they got you by the balls.
Yeah.
So if you're really thirsty and you're at the Meadowlands and you want to drink a water and it's a hot day, you got to pay $6 for that water or $7 for that water. That same water that you would have bought at Walmart or whatever, or even Stewart's. I don't know what they even charge for water there.
Well, what if?
Okay.
Well, they got towels that they wipe down.
Just like the movie
towel
theater.
with.
Just like the movie theater. You can make your own popcorn at home, but you buy it at the movie theater. How much does it cost? It's over.
I am a
over.
bad movie person.
Yeah.
No. My father taught me to smuggle stuff.
Buy-
at movie
yeah,
theaters.
You're smuggling food in there. No, you're not
No.
smuggling. You're not smuggling the
Because
metal.
they search you.
Search me.
No, they don't. I smuggle stuff in all the time.
You get your
No,
you can smuggle
Stadium,
apart- you
they're
can
gonna
probably
search
bring food
you.
in, but I'm saying you can't bring any. You can't bring any aluminum or you're
Yeah.
not gonna get away with a can of beer or whatever.
What if I order a couple of Subway subs and just wear like a big babushka hat? Does that work?
I have no idea.
What are
So
you
you
concealing?
can't
You're
haggle is what
concealing
you're telling
something.
me.
Yeah,
Can't
I
haggle
mean,
with
well, you're going to go
shopkeepers.
through a metal detector,
Yes.
and any bags they're going to probably don't they search those or put a
Bags.
wand over?
Oh yeah. Well, they search a purse at a certain.
What kind of bags?
like
usually
if
it's
you put
women.
a bag full of food in there, like
A bag full of food.
like a carry bag.
They'll let you bring some food in. They'll let you bring food. If you bring a sandwich in, they're gonna let you bring it in.
Yeah.
What kind of sandwich?
Yeah, liverwurst.
Oh, I don't want that sandwich.
Uh,
Okay, what would we cook?
I gotta tell
What
you,
would
this
we
is
cook in the
hilarious.
tailgate?
I'm
Baked
I'm
beans
thinking
on the
that we
grill.
could cook hamburgers and hot dogs, and you could also do if you have a pot that you could put on the grill.
A
You
pot?
could
the
put
grill?
yeah, you could put baked beans. You could do baked beans too.
and then we could be farting the
Baked
whole.
beans, hamburgers, hot dogs,
We'll
and
be singing the whole game.
I was thinking more steak.
We can do steak. Yeah.
Yeah, but then people will be circulating around. Oh, can
No,
I
they
trade you a
won't.
beer?
Are you sure?
No one is going to be anyone that's in that parking lot.
Paid
There's
what
going
you
to be
paid.
no homeless people. Anybody in the parking lot
Are you
say-
sure?
I
is going to
didn't-
be paid.
I
Actually-
didn't say homeless
Actually,
people.
there's people that have a. I think they were able to get them out since in the old stadium. There were people that actually did that. You'd see people coming in. Oh, can you donate? They have a can. It was a scam. They have a
I
can.
would honestly, if I had paid the park and I was there and I was eating or something, I would tell the person to go fuck themselves.
Okay, so
I would
nobody's
not
paying.
tolerate it at
Nobody's
all.
paying $50 to park their car so
No.
they can get a
They
hamburger
could go
for Mike.
scratch the egg. Man, I tell
No,
you.
I mean a trade. I go, hey, I'll trade you a beer for a steak or a hamburger or anything like that.
That's up to you. I'm saying I never seen anything like that. I've walked up to other parties and talked to people, and they've offered me food, and I've
Oh.
offered people food. I'm not. I'll say this about myself. I'm not usually the one that's. I'm not preparing food usually. I'm not the one making the food. I'm usually with people that make the food or whatever. So I'm not involved in that part. I'm involved with just like I want to go to the game, but I've walked around and talked and socialized with people, and they said, "Hey, you want a hamburger? Want a cheeseburger?" That's happened. I've never went up to anybody and asked for a hamburger or a cheeseburger.
Oh,
So,
all right.
that's what I'm saying. And nobody's going to come up to you and ask for one. But if someone comes over to you and you want to offer them one, they'll either take it or they won't. That's up to you. Nobody's going to come, oh, man, I haven't eaten in 3 days. I want a hamburger. That's not going to happen. All right.
Good. Well, it's fun. It's funny mentioning old Yankee Stadium, Joe. I got a story.
All right. I'd like to hear it.
I'd like to hear it too, Adam.
All
Please
right.
share.
I was back in 2008, right before they built the new Yankee Stadium. Went to a game with a couple guys I went to high school with, and we parked on the top of the parking garage. And I wasn't old enough to drink yet, but they were. So they go, "Hey, do you want a beer?" I go, sure. But
That's illegal.
everyone, oh, it was according to the Parks Department guy, but that's later
We're
on.
going somewhere with this. Okay.
And just sitting around, screwing around before the game, and we're just drinking straight out of the bottle. Didn't have a cup or anything, and one of the Parks Department people came over, and we're going, "Hey, you guys know you can't do that, right?" And one of the people I was with goes, "You need to get the fuck out of here. Get a real cop."
Be ready for the eruption that's going to happen momentarily. But continue with your story.
And then Parks Department guy got all butthurt and went and got an NYPD cop. Came over, looked at all of our licenses, flat out told me I could go to jail for underage drinking, and ended up just giving us. Gave me a ticket for underage drinking and gave them tickets for facilitating a minor and
Dog days
for
of
giving me
August.
alcohol. And that pretty much ruined the whole
All right.
game.
So you ruined your game. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you one. I was at Shea Stadium in the parking lot, and I didn't even know that was. It's different in New Jersey at the MetLife Stadium. You could drink beers in front of the police could walk by you. You can give them the finger, whatever. It don't matter. They don't care. They don't care at all. So, but I was at Shea Stadium and we had the same setup. We cooked ourselves a couple of burgers, opened up some beers, cracked open. A police drives by on a mini bike, like a scooter.
Yeah.
Cop scooter?
Cop scooter, yeah.
Cops got scooters.
And all I'm thinking at this event, yeah.
I'm thinking a
in this
couple
venue.
things right now.
Yeah,
but
I
go
know.
ahead. I'm
A
thinking
rent a
couple
cop, maybe.
things.
It was an actual close, but he drives by,
Okay.
and we look at him, and all we do is kind of, a Coors in my hand or whatever. I just salute him. I raise my hand, I go, "Hey, hi, officer." Next thing he just heels around and comes up to me. "All right, who you have ID?" Next thing you know, he's ticketing us for drinking there's signs up. It's a courtesy. They don't have to be there, but it's a courtesy. And all I'm saying is, guys, we're here trying to enjoy a game. We didn't hide our beer. We didn't conceal it, I
Yeah.
guess. And so why, it's almost like, why are you being a dick to us? Why? We're not driving. We're here. We're parked. We're going to this baseball game. But he felt the need to write us tickets, and it was a required court appearance, so had to go to Queens to just have it dismissed, and they dismissed it in the end. But
Did you have to fight with the DA?
No, I was a prosecutor there. He asked me what happened. I said, "Look, this is what happened."
I
And
rudely saluted some police officer on a scooter.
I was being passive aggressive with the
You
police
were being
officer.
passive aggressive.
I was just saying hi, like I was saying hello to him.
Why?
Yeah, hi. He goes, "Give me
Why?
back. I'm going to write
No,
you a
why
ticket."
were you saying hi?
For no other reason but to be friendly. Plus, I had like 5 beers in me already.
But wouldn't you be more apprehensive were you under the
No.
drinking age?
No. This is no. I was
Okay, so
not that long
were
ago.
you okay, we're gonna dig into this a little
All
bit.
right.
So what were you doing? You were drinking in the stadium or drinking outside
I was in the
stadium?
parking lot.
Were you supposed to drink in the parking lot?
Apparently not.
Was it clearly marked that you're not supposed to?
It's not clearly marked, and it's something that you see going on around you a lot.
Okay, without snitching on everybody else like you just did, were there any signs anywhere that said you cannot drink? Was it ever implied?
There
that
were
you cannot
signs,
drink?
not in plain view, but there were signs. Yes, the police officer was happy to point them out to me, saying
Okay.
how they were a courtesy.
Okay.
But you really have to they're not in your
Get
face.
the bifocal,
No, yeah.
get the binoculars out.
It's not like it was a stop sign. You see a stop sign when you're pulling up to a corner. You're not looking for signs about drinking or not drinking. So if you go by my experience, going to the Meadowlands as many times as I did, where nobody bats an eye about it, and you're allowed to drink in the parking lot, it's different. It's just a different state law. So look, I can go there again right now and probably drink in the parking lot as long as I can seal the beer. You're not going to get in trouble. That cop probably had a hard on that day. Who knows?
So
He was doing his job, I guess. I don't know.
So after this cop, who was probably 2 days from retirement, was leisurely driving his scooter through the Meadowlands,
I told
and you
him.
accosted him violently
Yeah.
with your horrifying words, and then saluted him very belligerently.
You sure there was only one finger up, Mayola?
Your story's not making sense.
Well, I had to go to court, and I had to go to court, and that's it. And we just said this is what happened. They didn't. They just dismissed it.
Did they
But-
flog you?
Mm,
That means get hit with a
Caning.
stick. Caning?
Flogging is with a whip, I
Oh,
thought.
whip?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
caning is with a stick.
Don't correct me on my forms.
Okay, it's caning and
Derek.
flogging.
Derek.
I would think you would know that. Caning.
Shame.
I used to say that at work. We worked
Caning.
together. I'd rather get a caning in Singapore than be at work today.
A lot of people would do a lot of things instead of work.
In those days, yeah. Okay. So we resolved all these tickets. Should we give the audience
Joe,
the resolution?
give us a final word on our possible field trip to New York.
So what's going to happen is
Tell me, please tell me what's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Hey,
Please,
you
I am
know-
dying. Yes, I'm foaming at the mouth.
Yes.
Okay.
Either Tom or I are going to get the tickets. I'm going to pay for the parking regardless of who gets the tickets,
That's awfully generous of you,
and-
Joe.
and Mike's ticket as well.
Oh,
and
We can
so-
split Mike's ticket.
So if we could get
how
Tom,
about when we get there, you guys have the tickets, but we negotiate for my ticket.
no, I don't think we should negotiate. I think,
No, if you're getting
me-
parking, well, I'm not going to volunteer on them. I'm saying maybe the three of us will pay for Mike's.
yeah, that sounds.
Or wait a minute, I paid for my tickets at the wrestling.
You're
I'm joking.
Shut up, Al.
You're driving, so okay, that's fine.
I mean, I don't want.
Can
him
we
to
all
pay for
fit in my
parking.
truck?
Shut up, you.
Yeah, there's four
Maybe.
of us, right?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you got to ride shotgun over there.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay. Maybe we'll shove you in the back.
Wasn't the littlest guy sit up front that takes up the less room?
You're gonna have a barbecue
Put him in the
stove back
hatch.
there.
No, I'm not. No, not in the, no. No, it's a
Okay.
truck. No one's riding in the bed of the truck.
Oh, okay. Not like they used to do 30 years ago.
This is why this discussion needed to
And
happen.
we had to have this
This is
conversation.
why I wanted this recorded.
And we
because
needed people to
it's-
hear this.
This is like, yeah, some of it is a bit, but a lot of this is not. A lot of this is not a bit. This is
not
what
a bit.
happens. One.
Okay.
Maybe the
Okay.
experiences were
All
a
right,
bit.
sounds good.
Okay. Okay. Joe, you're signing off. Joe,
Yeah.
tell our millions and millions of fans you'll talk to them next time.
Thanks for listening.
Okay. Tom, any thoughts on the New York trip
I can't.
possibly coming up?
I can't wait for the experience. I'm telling you that right now. I think
It
it's
sounds like
gonna
a
happen.
disaster already.
I think it's going to happen. We should make it happen because I always thought maybe we should go to another wrestling event since we had a torso talk the one day.
I really agree with you. I
Okay,
really
so
agree.
let's have a good time. Let's go there. It's going to be a little
Maybe there'll be
expensive, but
more
let's-
torsos down there.
The torso fans tend to be wrestling fans.
Hold on, Joe's live tweeting the episode. Hold on. Apparently, when Joe signs off, Joe's really off.
He's out
Joe's
to lunch.
taking calls.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got to say about it.
Okay, Adam, any thoughts?
Are we going to jail?
I hope that there's a jail inside the stadium, isn't there?
They have jet jail.
Great. Is that a real thing?
Yeah, there's they arrest. I've seen people getting. I've seen some. You might see a bitchin' fight. Who knows? You're more likely to see a bitchin' fight if the Jets are playing an arch rival like the Joker or the Penguin, or the Patriots and the Dolphins. But there's been some fights. I've seen some real bitchin' fights. There.
I don't want to see any fights.
Well, that's what the jails are for. You're asking about the jail.
I'm not sure what.
Don't worry. New Jersey's a very liberal state. If they arrest you, they release you right away. So don't worry.
I've seen some shit, man. I've seen some shit.
Okay, this is Mike, and now you know why I did this. This is Unqualified Uprising signing off.